Okay, sorry about that. Again, I rebuke whoever did that to my platform, whoever ended that live stream. And whatever did that, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ, and I report you to the Most High God, and I accuse you of doing that. Known and unknown, seen and unseen. Okay, so you're having, no, I'm not doing any more readings. Okay, I'm not doing any more personal readings. I had that in the other chat. I just had to recreate this live stream, and I'm not doing any more personal readings. I had 6 people. The last video that I was in, still, there's 2 people in here with no likes. Get the fuck out. I had 6 people that I read for, jumped into their bullshit energy on the last live stream, and I had 3 likes on the video. I'm not doing any more personal readings for anybody. I'm doing a collective reading. And if you don't like that, then just leave. If you really need something answered, then you can go to my other platform, okay, and send me a $10 super chat and I'll answer your question. But the privilege of me giving free help to people is done. Y'all took, everybody took too much advantage of me and energy harvested off of me and did not like the fucking video. And so I am done with that shit. I'm not going to be treated that way anymore. And then I have people on YouTube that are blocking my videos and ending them randomly. Yeah. Well, thank you. But, I have to put up a boundary because people are very, very disrespectful. So anyways, your guys are going to continue having sweet dreams. And this person's going to be in a natural disaster. They wanted to cause this natural disaster for you. Now it's happening to them. These people were very goal-orientated. Very goal-orientated. They really were trying to work to get you removed, to get me removed, whatever this is about. But yeah. In the future, if people... because I just did the disclaimer in the last video and then it ended the shit abruptly. And so I don't want to have to go through the full disclaimer, but it is in my description box below. Okay. Which includes bullying as bully falls out, attacking me, bullying me, all that type of shit. It's in my legal disclaimer. But yeah, somebody wants to embarrass you with gossip. Stupid. These people are stupid. I truly don't understand people like this. Yeah, they all collaborated together. Look at that, collaborating online. They wanted to change the trajectory of your destiny, and did not consider the fact, while bullying you, did not consider the fact that God had already routed the course of your destiny. It's already shit written in the book of life about you guys being successful, okay? And being able to do your divine life purpose. It's already written in the book of life. This was a friend. I would not be surprised if I had people that were actually friends that used to abuse me in person that now come online and do the same fucking shit. Try to make me responsible for their karma and take on their energy and energy swap with me. The fuck no. I rebuke it in the name of Yeshua. I rebuke it in the Most High God's name. In the name of everything that is good and righteous and holy, true. It's not fair to me for me guys to be helping you guys to be fucking violently attacked by the people that say that they support me. That's crazy. But haters exist everywhere. I just wish that the world was full of fewer of them. Whoever this friend is, they're not a friend. They were never a friend. They were always making libations to the spiritual realm against you guys. Okay, they wanted something that you have. They wanted to steal something from you in your sleep. It could be energy. It could be a gift. You can't steal spiritual gifts from somebody else, and you can't take somebody else's destiny. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say that before people understand that that is the absolute truth. I don't care what type of magic you know. I don't care what type of magic your practitioner does. I do not care. It is not possible. And whatever the devil is telling these people about them being able to have what's meant for you, that is a fucking lie. The devil is known to be a liar. Why is anybody confused about that? Especially this person has no connection to the dark side. They're sitting in a circle. Like, tell me this. Why do witches have to create magical protection circles? Why they have to do that is because they're calling on fucking dark ass shit that they can't control, that they're afraid of. So they literally should not be like, I would never do no magic and put up a protective circle against the shit that I call upon. That is retarded. And the spiritual realm thinks it's retarded as well. These people's circles are not working. And whatever they're calling upon is devouring them. What'd I just say? Right, look at that circle that person's in. Fucking delusional assholes. This is definitely a friend from the past. Trying to cyberbully you. Bitch, please, get a fucking life, man. These people need to get a life. Let me just say that. They need to get their own life together. This ceremony, mystery, magic, whatever these rituals they were doing have backfired. It's causing them to live a life of shit, basically. While you're over here being connected to God, having sweet dreams, this person was trying to go to a tarot card reader to get the outcome of your fate revealed, which is ridiculous. Yeah, they definitely, this person wanted to so maybe you do read cards, maybe you're a content creator, maybe you are into astrology, maybe this is a gift that you don't even know you have. These people try to steal the abilities before you can come into the power of them. And again, not possible. You can't take something from somebody else like that. And trust me, this friend that you have has gone to readers and literally has performed these rituals themselves, and then they go to another person to have these rituals performed. This other person that they wanted these rituals performed on you, they're now performing the rituals on them. And I rebuke whatever sickness, whatever cold, whatever flu, whatever fucking energy they're sending to weaken your aura. I rebuke that. And I ask that the Most High God rebuke it as well. These people don't need to be sending no energy to you, because you don't deserve that. My collective does not deserve this shit. My collective has a beautiful fate, a beautiful destiny. They're not over here creating natural disasters. Their goal is not to bully somebody and to collaborate with other people online to be a cyber bully. Okay? I know that you guys are in the upright and that you're not doing this dumb fuck shit. And if I ever find out that you guys are doing this dumb fuck shit, then I will be very upset. And the Most High God will absolutely let me know. That's why I say don't ever lie to me. That's the worst thing you could do, is try to lie to me and get me to use my gifts in a fucked up way. That will literally cause an ending for somebody. All of the trickery. There's no amount of rituals that can be done that's going to give this person that wants your fate your fate. There's no ritual that can do that, okay? Beyonce, okay? Dumbass people in the entertainment business that hate on me. I want people to really get this through their thick fucking skulls, that there is nothing that can be done that will give you the destiny of another person. You can take the life of that person and you still ain't going to get shit. In fact, God will start taking from you. And even Baal, even the demon Baal is saying, fuck you. I'm not doing this shit anymore. You keep making these sacrifices. These celebrities keep sacrificing people. And Baal is done. No more. Now that the Most High God has stepped in, these people are fucking stressed out. Dude, these people wanted to live in your South Node and when you were unawake, and they feel like they have actually stolen your life. They really believe that they have like actually taken your destiny. This is insane. What the hell? I mean, literally, this person is back to living in their own energy and they're mega stressed out, which means you could have been having this stress around you, like headaches, pressure, lack of sleep, literally. This person was trying, that's what they're experiencing right now. They were trying to cause you to have to go through all of this shit. And and you're over here having sweet dreams. Like, there's no reason to be afraid. I definitely don't fear these people because they know that they don't have any power. They know that all these rituals, all these practitioners that they go to. And the sick thing is that this was a group of friends that you had. This was definitely a group of friends that tried to do this. Yeah, they're pissed off because they see you being a child of God, and they don't consider themselves to be most likely a child of Satan. But even Satan, like I said, even Baal is rejecting these people. They can try to steal the destiny and fame of anybody else, but Baal is here now protecting the collective. And this is why you don't fuck around with the chosen one, because you don't know what forces will protect that person. And Baal is tired of being painted out to be this evil deity when it's really more of the people that are being evil, and they're including this deity in their bullshit, and it doesn't want to be included in it anymore. It wants liberation, and it wants deliverance, and it wants forgiveness from God. And like I said, anyone and anything can go to God at any time and make right. And this demon is doing that. And it's going to be stripping away all of the magic that has been done to keep these celebrities in their position. Yeah, continue to love yourself, you guys. Yeah, definitely don't mess with the chosen ones. Oh, thank you, Damini. Thank you, you guys. Thank you guys for that are being kind. But yeah, continue to love yourself, because that's always going to be the thing that keeps these people unsuccessful. They're praying and wishing and hoping that you one day like stop smudging, that you one day just stop taking care of yourself so that their magic will work. There will never be a day where you don't love yourself enough to take care of your hygiene, to take care of your body. Okay, the supernatural disturbance that they've been trying to cause, this attachment to you, this is now stuck to them. Like I said, Baal's not going to let up on these people. And these celebrities that keep worshiping Baal for fame, they know they can't get to Lucifer, so they work with Baal instead. Look at that. Disturbance. They wanted to cause some supernatural disturbance that would cause a death, which would be an end on harm and inevitable. No, now it's inevitable that they're going to pass away, or something horrible is going to happen to them. Somebody may end up passing away in prison for what they've done. These people were really stubborn. They didn't want to listen to the truth. They didn't want to listen to the demon. When the demon said, stop, I don't want to do this anymore, they need to understand that demons also have free will. And if they choose to go to God and tattletale on these humans, like what this demon is doing, this demon wants to make right with God, and God is cool with that. These people are now very screwed. They're really in trouble now. But that's what they get. That's because you're a blessing. You guys are a blessing to this world. Truly. Truly a blessing. And that's why you continue to be blessed, is because you love yourself. So keep loving yourself. And now that you know that you are the blessing, you can rest assured that nobody can steal that shit from you. This is like a little baby Ganesh to me. Totally adorable. And Ganesh is the remover of blocks. It says fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment. Yeah, that's what you are receiving at this time, is enlightenment. These people daydream quite a bit. Yeah, Hindu god for sure. Oh, you're totally good, Nurkarim. You can always rewind the live stream and stuff like that if you missed anything. But yeah, these people daydream quite a bit about your life, which is very weird, because you would think that they would be daydreaming about their own life. I'm kind of getting the feeling that somebody wanted to trap you. Yeah, they're definitely going through some type of drug or alcohol withdrawal. They're having to withdraw from your energy as well. They overextended themselves. Yeah, you've got an alliance here. Trust, honest, and compatibility with the Most High God. You have definitely got an alliance here. This alliance is going to help you continue to love yourself, continue to stay in the light, and continue to focus on the goals that really matter to you. Because I'm getting that somebody wants to write, like there are goals that these people are trying to keep you from because they want access to that energy and they're not getting access. Baal is not, these people can worship Baal and sacrifice children and all sorts of crazy shit that these celebrities and evil people do. They can continue to try to do that, but Baal's not going to be involved, and means nothing else is going to be able to step up. Their rituals are going to be empty and it's just going to be a waste. So they might as well just give up on this dumb shit while they can. They're going to be overloaded with all of the pressure from not succeeding, basically. Because literally, and I don't mean to just call out like Queen Bee, but like there are a lot of celebrities that, allegedly, until it's proven to be true, but I'm sure at some point it will be proven to be true, but allegedly they're all working with demons, casting spells on the general public. I mean, what type of spell do you have to cast on somebody to get them to spend $3,000 to get these people in the African American community to spend their rent money, what they would spend on rent for a month, $3,000 for a fucking ticket to a concert, to see somebody who is using Baal and other demonic energies to cast spells on people to keep them listening to their music. Like there is a reason why everybody thinks that they're the bee's knees. You know what I mean? Like anytime anybody gets any idol worship, you need to look at that and say, what idol are they worshiping? Why are they receiving this? Because all of these contracts, like I said, this could be 100 years of Baal's work being wiped out in the blink of an eye. These people will be losing their status. People will be turning away from them. They will be losing clients, customers, fans, all of that shit, all of that false idol worship, because you should not be worshiping anything other than the oneness of all, the Most High God, whatever you consider that to be. And these people are definitely not interested in God at all. They owe this entire planet and everybody on it that's ever been indoctrined to their music and their bullshit, they owe them an apology. And now these people are going to be very apologetic because they know that they're in the wrong. You're over here being calm. Your calmness makes somebody else feel afraid. They're like, all of the stuff I've sent to them and it hasn't worked. No, God's protecting you. It hasn't worked. This eternal love is still here for you. This is what God promises you, no matter what. As long as you continue to be a good person and not do this false idol worship. I mean, anybody that repents and is truly sorry and repents to God will be forgiven. Okay, God is very forgiving, but God is also very vengeful. And so people need to understand that this eternal love is not something that you can tamper with. This is something that comes from the Most High, and it's because you're directly connected. This causes this person to be infuriated. They're pissed off. These demon worshipers are pissed off. They fear that the real chosen, the real light workers, the real people that should be in power, they're afraid of them coming into power and gaining popularity and fame. They're just pissed off and afraid of that. But that's what's going to happen. That's the way the book of life has written it out, and that's what the Akashic records hold, is that all of this, however many hundreds of years of Baal worship, all of this shit is coming crashing down on these people. And there's not a lot of psychics that are picking up this energy. Evidence, detection, investigation, proof. They're going to do some type of investigation. I really feel like there was an investigation that was out and open on you and it's closed. There is no evidence that you're doing anything wrong. Okay. But there is evidence against these other people that they are doing things wrong. And everybody has the right to worship what they want. But when you're sacrificing other people to a deity, whether they're in the womb, like these celebrities will straight up get somebody pregnant and sacrifice that baby while it's still in the womb. Okay. Baal, Moloch, all of them, they're not putting up with this shit anymore. Then they will not be answering any call. All these dark rituals, all this dumb shit, it's over. I know that they don't want to believe that, but it's true. Yeah. Like literally, these celebrities want you to hesitate and worship them instead of worshiping God. And when we would look at the aspect of worship, worship is adoring. Worship is bowing before. It's, being, yes, reverse red should be above the black. Yes, for the reversing candles, Christine. Absolutely. But yeah, these people, man, they're like very hesitant on what to do next because the evidence that they've collected is evidence that just basically proves the innocence of other people. And they're not liking that. So they're very hesitant. They're going to be bullying a lot of people at this time. We're just going to see a lot of bullying. Yeah, these people tried to use these demons to send illness. Like they want to make people delusional and sick so that they will idolize them over God. Now that's trying to compete with the Most High God. That's something I would never do. You're over here relaxing, chilling, being yourself and being a good person. And God loves you for that. Literally, God wants you to be in this relaxation mode and be chilling. And just know that these adversaries, they were trying to make you sick. All of that is being returned to sender. They wanted to puppet you. They felt like if they could make you sick, they could puppet you for your fortune. This could be a fortune you haven't even gained yet. These people just know that in this lifetime, you are here to gain things and to bring closure to a lot of their bullshit. And basically there will be a switch where people were worshiping like the diddler and all these other, rapists, right? And now everything, like straight up, what I see is all of these abducted children that are being sacrificed and used and abused, that these children are going to turn into the black-eyed children. If you don't know about the black-eyed children, it's a supernatural thing that happens to, well, some people, sometimes in the Appalachians, sometimes in just different, it's like in places where there's back rooms, there's corners of the world that are in between realms. Anyways, God is literally empowering these children, and they will have black eyes, the entire eye black. And these are not negative for the general person, but they are negative for the people that were oppressing them. So they're going to have to release these children somehow and somewhere. Also, the fact that the United States of America has not found the 500,000 missing immigrant children that were sex trafficked. I'm really disappointed in this government. I am very disappointed in this government for being so foolish and stupid. But whatever. Yeah, you continue to persevere. It's like every time that they make a new hurdle, you just jump over it. You're like, okay, it's just another hurdle to jump over. But eventually in life, you want to live a life where you're not having to jump hurdles, right? These people wanted to make you sick and wanted to make you very weak so that they want you to have some type of disease. And it feels to me like a mental one, because you have to be under some mental health disorder to worship somebody that's into demon worship. Like you're literally worshiping these idols thinking that they're gods or whatever, and they're not. They're demons wearing people's faces. And all of this adrenochrome reversing of people's ages, God is going to punish these people using the adrenochrome of children to stay young. God is literally going to make these people age like 30, 40 years overnight. That is their karma. You're going to go on an adventure, explore, passion, and travel. You guys are going to continue to move forward, regardless of what these people desire. Because that's your path. You came here with a mission. These people wanted to stop you from people being charitable to you, from people being merciful to you, and they think that your kindness is a weakness. That's why I said in the last reading that I was doing that it ended. That do not ever be the foolish person that thinks that somebody's kindness is a weakness. Kindness is a strength. Okay, it's not a weakness. And the kindest people, you can try to get over on them, but trust me, everybody has a trigger switch. And if you continually poke the bear, like these people like to poke the bear or poke the snake, eventually they're going to get struck at, right? And it's not the bear's fault that the bear swipes their face off with its claws. These people sat there and poked the bear for way too long. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they were definitely coached on how to do this dumb shit. Like, this is like the adrenochrome like formula. They were definitely coached on this. So I feel like whoever coached them is up under judgment. Also, these people could have been trying to not only make you sick, but they were definitely trying to get you off of a platform or get you off of the internet. These people don't want you to be seen by the world so that they can trap you, ensnare you, or confine you to then steal your energy. Because inevitably, these people want to be you or they want to devour you. Yeah, again, somebody wearing a mask, this person, and I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose anybody, but this person literally is wearing what, 5 or 6 different faces. Like, they're wearing many masks, and they don't see that as a problem. Sneaky. It is a problem, because this person has a personality disorder that they're never going to, and they keep trying to project their mental sickness. This person doesn't, they don't know that they have mental illness, and they're trying to project their energy onto you. It's a no. You continue to persevere and you're still getting aid. These people are very frightened by you. They're also afraid that their mask is going to fall off and that the world's going to see who they truly are. Duh. That's what the inevitable is. That's why I'm saying that's the inevitable. People are eventually going to see who these people truly are, and they're going to realize what they've been doing and what they've been engaging in by worshiping or idolizing these people. You should idolize the Most High, Vishnu, Allah, the source of all things, whatever you call to be the Most High. You should idolize that, because that's actually divine, and want to be like that. Now, I'm not telling anybody to sit in God's chair and be God, but I'm saying we should be aspiring to be more divine and to be more in alignment with love, rather than aspiring to be the opposite of that or be like another person. We don't want that. Yeah, these celebrities and people, they're stuck in their pride and ego with their self-esteem. Again, I'm getting a lot of throat chakra stuff right now. These people are trying to silence you, and they're trying to steal your voice, like major Ursula energy, like in a metaphor, not actually Ursula. But, well, for some of you, it could actually be she wasn't called Ursula, and she stole all of the mermaids' voices. It wasn't just one, but still, you could have a connection to that story, which was something that happened in the 5th dimension. But yeah, these people are stuck in their pride and ego. And welcome everybody coming into the chat. In a major way, they're stuck in their pride and ego, and they're not letting up on that. Like, this is where being in your pride and ego, pride is a deadly trap. Look at that. Because they're in their pride and their ego, they felt like they needed to trap you, to victimize you, allure you, and trick you. And you're just not falling for it. Like, you see through the veil, and the veil shows you that these people are not actually people. They've given their soul to something else, and they were told to stop with this Malak ball worship crap. They were told to stop. And again, that demon could be called something else in every religion. Like, it has a name in every religion. And it's not the devil, but it is, I mean, it's seeking redemption. Okay, let's just say that. But yeah, they wanted to stop you from doing your work. They wanted to stop you from delivering messages. They wanted to stop you from doing your profession, from helping other people, from lifting people out of despair. All of those endlesses, despair, all of those, they don't need to be afraid of you helping people out of that energy. There's always going to be more people to be in despair. So there doesn't need to be any jealousy or any envy with that. But I do see that this person was told to stop harassing you, and they chose not to listen to that guidance. God has promised you. God has promised you that God will be there for you and come here to deliver you and give you aid. God has promised that. That's one thing about the Most High. Most High says something, that's what the Most High says. The Most High will never be going back on what it says. You know what I'm saying? Oh, welcome in, Kiki Law. gracious greetings to you as well. But yeah, Most High is not going back on what was said, and you are to be protected, point blank, period. And everything that you're working on is also to be protected. We've got a vow. See, you made a vow to the Most High. You made a vow that you would stay in alignment, basically. And I'm hearing Vishnu. Vishnu is the preserver. You made a vow to help preserve this planet, and that's why Vishnu is very closely watching over somebody and is really like not going to allow these people to get away with what they had planned. Look at that. Promise, vow, and marriage. So there could very well be a spiritual marriage, or this could be a physical marriage that's going to come into existence. It says sweet love, couple dependency. So yeah, again, these people wanted to block and stop this love union from happening. This love union could have already happened. You could already be with this person. It's a little late now for them to try to keep you guys away from each other. Like I said, they were trying to curse you. Trying to create misfortune, hate, a catastrophe. Why? I don't know, because you have a promise from God, eternal love, a marriage that's going to be in your life. These people have tried to keep you from getting married so many times. Like, that's not their business. They've tried to curse your life so many times. That's not their business. I don't care who these people are. If these are other readers, you guys need to be careful who you listen to. These are other readers that are jealous of their collective. Like, that's weird as fuck. I think of my collective to be like a family. I don't think of any type of jealous, weird shit. And so these people, they don't want you to save your money for something. They don't want you to be able to celebrate with a marriage. They don't want you coming into union with your twin flame. Because for some reason, these people that don't have twin flames, because they abuse their twin flames in another life, they are just very upset. They want to trap you. But they're not going to be successful with that. Like I just said, triumph. They're not going to be successful with that. You are the winner. These people are not winning. They were not promised eternal love because they do not vibrate. These people, the reason why their shit is never going to be successful is because they don't love themselves. This is definitely, they were trying to curse your real estate. You're going to be triumphant with this wealth investment mega project, everything that you put your time and energy into. If this is a new real estate project, whatever this is. And this could just be you buying a home, fixing up a home, or inheriting a home, whatever it is. They tried to curse this real estate and curse this marriage. And they did not want you to be triumphant, but you are anyways, because God loves you. And because you work hard. Yeah, they definitely tried to curse your gifts. Again, tell me what planet and what world you can curse somebody's spiritual gift that was given to them by God. You can't curse anything that God gives. That's why this energy has been returned to sender. Yeah, and they wanted to curse your luck. They wanted you to give them these people wanted you to give them away your good luck. What the fuck is wrong with them? Excuse my language. What the F is wrong with them? Like, literally, what is wrong with these people? Why would they think that you would sacrifice yourself to give them the luck that God is giving you? No, I can't deal with that. Like I said, these people wanted to curse you and put you in jail, confine you in some type of way, lock you up. You're dealing with type of people that would like to lock you in the basement and never let you see the light of day, never let anybody else see you at all. These people don't realize that by them trying to curse you and put you in jail, it's basically going to do the same thing to them. And literally, it's going to do the same thing to them. They're going to be confined because there's the ones that, they did the crime, they should do the time. Same thing for J-Lo and all this other dumb shit. They did the crimes, they should do the time. Point blank, period. And if the justice system doesn't want to create justice for you guys, then God will remove them out of the way and God will start creating justice. And when you see that happen, you're going to see all of these people start to drop like the flies that they sent out to spy. You'll see all of them have a major loss because they came for the wrong one. They tried to rob. They tried to steal. They wanted to steal this inheritance. They wanted to steal this eternal love. They wanted to curse. And tell me how this makes sense. If you're wanting somebody else's destiny and you curse that person's destiny, then you want to steal their destiny, then you're stealing a cursed destiny. Why do these people do this shit? It doesn't make sense to me. They're always stealing from children, always stealing from other people. These celebrities need to go to hell now. The ones that are doing this shit and tormenting and terrorizing everybody else, they need to go to hell. Yeah, you're over here merit making, and this is why God loves you, because you continue to do the right thing and you're not giving up on yourself. These people would love for you to give up on yourself, and I'm telling you not to. Continue to love yourself, continue to go within, continue to seek the divine. You could be introverted. This introvertedness could have saved your life many times from these people that want to steal from you, because they have nothing going on themselves. They always have to copy another person or shit. Like, these are really people that are worse than demons. Yeah, they want to be a third wheeled, an enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. Beware of anybody trying to pull you into a third party position. There, you could be dealing with somebody that wants you to cheat with them, knowing that their partner, if they find out about the cheating, will unalive somebody. That's a dangerous game. Don't play that game. They want, compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. Do not compromise with these people. We do not compromise with terrorists. And these people are technically terrorists. They terrorize your life. They terrorize the life of themselves and the lives of other people. They're complete terrorists. We don't compromise with bullies. When the hell is this? Since when does the divine compromise with a bully? We don't have to agree. We don't have to come together. There don't not have to be no compromise. There's going to be no reconciliation here. Okay? Because these people were inconsiderate of your life and inconsiderate of your energy, which is not cool. Yeah, they want you to compromise with all that you're gaining here, all of this virtuous energy, all of your years being renewed. They want you to compromise that so that they can have it. And they're not working for it. They're not willing to do, 100% spiritual terrorists. Yeah. They want all the glory without the work. That's exactly it. These people are too lazy to do the work. It's crazy. They wanted you homeless. These people really were trying to cut off your money and your ability to connect with others and your ability to succeed. And remember, this is a friend. This is somebody that said that they were a friend to you, that lied to your face, wore a mask the entire time. And now that you don't talk to them, they're pissed off because they're not a part of this gain. They're not over here with you merit making. They're not a part of this. They'll never be a part of it, straight up. They didn't do anything good to contribute. These people want you to compromise your housing situation. Why would you compromise they want you to be in poverty. No. I rebuke it in the name of Yeshua. Any homelessness and what these people have been trying to do, working with crooked police officers to get you put in jail. Okay? I rebuke it in the name of Yeshua. These people wanted to bind you and commit you to a demonic energy that you did not co-sign. They want you to be casted away. Now they're going to be casted away. They shouldn't have done this. Especially the sad thing is that this person actually called themselves your friend. They are over here trying to fight you, cause conflict and arguments. And they feel like if they can bind you and cause conflict and arguments, then you'll get thrown out of your house if you argue with others. Everybody has the right to their own opinion and everybody can say what they want. Yes, we'll be held responsible for what we say, but there still is, at least in America, free speech and you can say what you want. These people can say what they want. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that God's going to listen to what they say. They can still say it. If they want to try to cause a conflict because you will not disrupt your peace, This is all about somebody wanting what you have. They want your peace. They want your love. They want what God's given you. God will not give what God's given you. God will not give to these people. And these people hate you for it. They hate that God's given you all of these blessings and that these people don't got shit. Maybe they have looks, but that's it. They're empty. They have no souls on the inside. So, and that's the thing. They didn't realize that their soul was not theirs to sell. And that's the first place that they messed up. Yeah, these people are trying to cause conflicts. They tried to swipe and erase your memory. If you've been having pressure on this left side of your head, that's because they've been trying to swipe your memory. They want you to remember them in a favorable light so that you'll let them back in. I really hate this reader that they went to because this reader told them some things about your life, and that's what's given these people the power to try to come for you. So I rebuke that reader in the name of Yeshua, in the name of all that is good, righteous, holy, and true. And I rebuke this illness and sickness that they sent to you over the past 2 weeks. You could have a head cold. You could have congestions. You could have allergy. You could feel like your allergies or your throat is being inflamed. It's because these people have tried to silence you. They are afraid that you're going to find out. Welcome in, Rakdon. They're afraid that you are going to find out about what they did. And you're finding out through me. Look at this endorsement. They were trying to bribe people to work against you in the justice system to manipulate papers. These people wanted to bring about a false warrant so that they could arrest you and get you thrown out of your house. They don't realize that the Most High God has covered you in the blood, that you are basically protected from their attacks. Exactly. Justice. These people wanted to work with the justice system to try to skew things to go in their favor. And it's not. Justice is here for you. Equality, neutrality, logic. These people are not logical, which I don't understand them. I don't understand people that don't have logic. Like, that to me is weird. This indulgence, these people are always partying and drinking and using rugs and all sorts of debauchery, basically. And they want to continue to do this and overindulge on your energy without having to pay the consequences. This is like somebody going to a bar and ordering a bunch of drinks. And then when the bartender says, okay, how are you going to pay for your tab? These people like, oh, I'm not going to pay for my tab. I just wanted these drinks for free. Like, what? That's crazy. This person could be literally lonely, sick, passing away. Who cares? They didn't care about your life. They didn't care if you were homeless. In fact, they wanted you homeless on the streets. They wanted you confined. They wanted you falsely imprisoned. They wanted you hurt. These people don't care. That's why God's not caring about what happens to them. They can cry out as much as they want. And somebody to do all this desperate shit because they're lonely, you may end up getting a good news that finally in the mail that somebody has been put in jail or has been restricted. You're A-okay. I mean, I literally feel like there are agents of the law and men in black looking at this situation and they're like, yo, they're going to give you some good news about this, that this conflict that these people were trying to create and this overindulgence on your energy and trying to bribe people to work against you, that all of this is pretty much done. These people tried to blind you so you wouldn't see their attack coming. So again, if you've been having eye pain, back of the head pain, that is that trying to blind you energy. The thing is that these people don't see what's coming for them. They had some super smart strategy that they thought that they were playing chess with you and you're over here playing chess while they're playing checkers. That's the type of shit that I'm getting. It's like these people are playing, backgammon. They're playing some other type of game. They're not playing chess. These people don't have anything that you would need to make a move against anybody else. And again, I'm going to tell you all, lies and false accusations are nothing more than lies and false accusations. It's still not true. At the end of the day, the shit is not true. So it doesn't hold any weight in the spiritual realm. And that's where they're trying to go to lie And so that's why, you know, you're here living and learning from this experience, which is beautiful. I'm so proud of you guys. And you're ready for the next. You're like, I am ready for these people when they decide to come my way with this dumb shit. And it is through doing libations to the ancestors, it is through doing magic. When they try to come with this shit, you are ready to return this shit back to sender and to bring back on them what they deserve. And these people were very imaginative. They wanted to cut you off from your imagination so you wouldn't be creative, but you still have this imagination. This is all because of what you do for a profession. These people wanted to do it, but they don't have the necessary skills. Like this person wants to be you, but they don't have the genetic makeup and the necessary skills and the experience to be you. So this person's living in your south node when like they think that they're living in your north node, but they're living in your south node. These people could never. They just do not compete where you do not compare. These people should have never. You still have a reservation with the Most High God and in heaven. And God has reserved these things for you. If like people were trying to mess with your vehicle, again, all of this accident energy that they were trying to put out so that you would have an accident, it's not, this was a bright idea for them. This is all because you're a sweetheart and they don't want you saving your pennies for the future. What type of sicko wants to stop somebody from gaining their own retirement money? Like that's absolutely batshit crazy to me. Somebody being like, oh, well, like these people could have already stolen energy from you, stolen an inheritance, stolen something from you, and still, even though you're working for what you have now, they still feel like they can come in and even take that too. Who the F do these people think that they are? Okay. These people are not good people. And I hope that they're not your family members or anything, because that would be pathetic. But yeah, these definitely were friends that you had that were up to all of this. And I can't believe that you guys were friends with these people. It's just so shocking to me that that everything you've been going through was because of this group of friends. And I hope that they burn in hell for all eternity. Yeah, fright just popped out again. They want you to be afraid of them. Why would you fear somebody that is weak as fuck? Why would you fear anybody that has to collaborate with other people to be weak as hell? Like, make it make sense. Oh, there's no way to make it make sense. Oh shit. We're going to use the money moves. Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like they were messing with your money and they were messing with like your monetization, with you being able to be heard or seen from other people. And whoever these people are going to go to purgatory. They're going to be ripped out of the jobs that they have. However they've been abusing their power, that is over. That's absolutely over and done with. Is people wanted things to work out for their betterment. Partnership. They wanted to partner with you, joining forces with business partners for a win-win cooperation. Yeah, they wanted to win off of joining with you, but these people would never do the work. These people were literally trying to keep you from going on vacation. Who does shit like that? It says start a new perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Everybody deserves time off. Nobody can work continuously all the time without taking time off. People need to really be aware of that is an unrealistic thing to expect of anybody else, never to take a day off. Like, what in the hell? Anyways, these people have doors closing in their face. And so that's why they're so upset. I knew that closed doors was going to come out. It says no job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. These people, whoever these practitioners were, whoever these people were, their job is coming to an end. All of the doors are being shut in their face because they tried to stop you from being able to rest and rejuvenate, to take a break. They literally tried to stop you from being able to have a vacation. These people are up under judgment. You have a guardian angel. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Absolutely. You definitely do have a higher power here that is protecting you from this. But even that, the higher power is tired of these people and they're going to be their own end. Love affair. I'm not kidding. This partnership, somebody wanted to come in as a freaking love affair. You are not accepting no bum ass losers at this time. Sorry, but exception time is over. These people wanted to come in and have a love affair with you. join into your business, get their hooks inside of you. And then at that moment, they would have brought their bad luck and bad energy to you so that you would start losing. Hell to the no. And for some reason, they're very upset. This person stalks you. They're very upset when you go on vacation. That is insane. Everybody deserves a break. Why would anybody be jealous that somebody else is going on vacation? And why? And it's all about them not being able to follow you or stalk you when you leave because they don't have the money to. Alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. These people were trying to use alchemy against you to alchemize your energy for their benefit, and now they're suffering for that. You're shutting the door in these people's faces. Yeah, karmic dusty's not allowed. You're shutting the door in these people's faces. And their alchemy is bullshit. They're not going to be able to do this successfully. Now that we know what it is, we can call judgment on it and ask to be delivered from it. And these people are like, why do they always win? Yo, they should be asking why they always lose, not why do you always win. Yeah, this is because you're a public face, or you're meant to be a public face, or you will be a public face. This could also be another reader. This could be somebody that is a public face that's just trying to misguide people. Why the hell is there even people that exist like that? That's crazy. So just beware of somebody trying to misguide you. If they're not leading you to go within and to address all these things within and to go to God, then they're leading you wrong. Okay? Because really our jobs as psychics is to remind you guys that God is within, and then that's how you get there. And through meditation and doing peaceful acts and being good to yourself and others is how you get closer to the divine. Anybody else that's telling you to do a bunch of stupid shit, okay, like if they're telling you to do any type of witchcraft, and I'm not talking about burning a reversing candle. I'm like, if you're doing something to clear out the witchcraft, that's not witchcraft. That's just healing work. But these people literally were going to try to get you to turn to the dark, and you're not a dark person. You guys are not dark people. They're experiencing endings. Their alchemy, these people don't know what they're doing. I don't care if they're 33-degree Masons. I don't care what occult they're a part of. They don't know what they're doing. And it just shows that they don't know what they're doing. Because if they knew what they were doing, they would be able to alchemize your energy for their benefit, but they can't do that anymore. So that has been shut down. Savings, like it came up in savings in the other deck. These people don't want you to be able to save money. That is crazy. Why not? Everybody else on this planet is allowed to work and save money and is allowed to get paid for their work. Why not you? I want to understand. I want something to make me understand why these people believe that that they can have these things, but you can't. Like, that's crazy. And I rebuke the evil eye and the sickness that they're trying to send to you right now. They definitely don't want you hearing the truth, because I'm always going to tell you guys the truth. Even if it's uncomfortable, I still will tell you the truth, because it's way more uncomfortable to lie. These resources that they want, that you have, that are in your hands, they want to bring an ending to your resources. No. Your resource is God. They cannot end God. They should have thought about this before they acted on it. That they're not really coming up against you. They're coming up against God because you serve God. An opportunity. These people really wanted to bring an ending to your opportunities. They didn't want you to get any type of business, no new clients, no new opportunities. That's what their shit was on. That's what they are on, basically. They're bullshit. It says new job opportunities, change of workplace, or a business trip. These people wanted you to compromise your values and to not accept any new opportunities, but that's exactly what's coming in, because you're very resourceful, as these new opportunities. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. That's why I said be careful which readers, gurus, whatever that you listen to. Make sure that they are guiding you towards the correct place, which is going within to God to access your own divine power, because these people wanted to change the direction of your destiny so that they could hurry up and get there before you do. You being alive has fulfilled your destiny. You just being alive and existing. So again, even if they tried to erase you, they wouldn't be able to have your destiny. This is definitely about you expressing yourself using your throat chakra. It says express your creative self. They definitely wanted to stop you from being able to verbally help other people, to verbally express yourself. And these people, you maybe went on a vacation, maybe you took a couple-day break or whatever. These people tried to send such a bad attack to your health that they were trying to steal your health and steal your, they're like, oh, well, they took a break. They're not in their destiny tonight, so I can do their destiny. I can step up and be them. And the sad thing is, whatever time that you were gone, these people tried to step up and be you, and they couldn't. You can't compete where you don't compare. They were not successful at doing this. They basically proved to everyone and showed God that they are not the person for the job. Literally. So it was good that you took a little break, because all of these copycats, false prophets, and idiots tried to reiterate the things you had said before, the guidance that you had got, tried to manipulate that, and it just proved to everybody that these people are fake. They're fake prophets. They're fake people. They just want clout and attention. Transformation changes the natural order of things. So yeah, there will be a major transformation. You will go through a change. But you don't need to be afraid of this change. This is like going from rags to riches. What I just say, rags to riches, independence. You're going to be very independent. You're not going to need these people for whatever. They should be very grateful that they even got to know you at all, because literally these people are about to face an ending and be forced to go in a new direction. And it's going to be away from you in your life. These people were gamblers, okay? They like to gamble. This is some shit that they do. They like to gamble with sacrificing people and stuff like that. I was getting major ball energy on the last reading I did. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. These people want to soak up your good luck so they could take your money, your energy, your resources, and go gamble with it. The hell? This is also a warning that gambling is a trap and not to fall into it. Exhausted. I was just thinking like, oh, I'm going to lay down after this. But yeah, exhausted. These people are exhausted from trying to do this. They're tired, feeling financially drained, lacking viable options. These people feel definitely blocked. That's not your fault. Wealth. You are moving toward, this is exactly what I was talking about. You're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Real wealth and prosperity. Not no fake wealth, not no energy. This is real wealth and prosperity. You're becoming self-sufficient and self-reliant. And that's the way that the future is going. Because this is what God's written. It could have been these people's destiny to try to gamble you. They're exhausted from trying to put bets up against you. Winning. I've never seen this card before in this deck. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. You are winning at this time. And again, these people that want to gamble all of your resources and money away, you could be dealing with a parent that's dealing with somebody that likes to gamble. Either way, just make sure that when you win, that you know when to walk away, that you don't. New beginning. See, this winning, you getting a new beginning is putting these people basically in the past. It's keeping them in your past. Flexibility. Remember that with this new beginning, there will be times for you to be flexible, and you being more flexible is going to make your life easier. These people want you to be rigid and stuck, and that's just not your nature. This definitely has to do with your social status being upgraded. You will reach the heights of fame in society. They wanted to stop this before it could happen. And then they wanted to put their sickness and disease on you. These people have a mental illness that cannot be transferred through witchcraft. Okay? Many choices, opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to home. It says all roads lead to Rome. I don't know why it says that on here, but I think that it's a typo. It's probably all roads lead to home is what I would say. It says, look at all of your options. These people may want to come in real quick and at a time where you feel like you don't have a lot of options so that they're the option that you have to pick from. But I'm telling you, you don't have to pick for, you'll have more options. Many options to pick from. Loyalty. This is all about people not being loyal. And this is sad because these people could have succeeded and had a good life and could have celebrated with you if they were loyal to you, but they were more loyal to their greed, to their whatever. And so continue to remain loyal to yourself. Okay. These people have limitations. And they also tried to steal this wisdom that you have. You can't steal wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge and insight gained from living through personal experiences. That's what wisdom is. These people didn't live through anything that you had to go through. They wanted to stop this helping hand from coming in. You're having a helping hand provide you everything that you need. Money matters. Literally. It says save the money while you can. Invest your money wisely. These people really do believe that money matters. They also feel like you have just been given everything in life. I don't know why they say that. I don't know why these people believe like you've just been given everything and that you've had nothing in your life you've had to go through. These people that are trying to live in your south node, they are going through the shit that you had to go through growing up. And these people, I'm telling you right now, they will not survive it. That's why doing this destiny swipe energy exchange shit is deadly. Don't do that. If you're not willing to face the karma and the shit that the chosen have had to go through, all of the bullying and the hatred, then don't try to steal their destiny. These people should have been grateful for what God gave them, but now God's revoking and taking back what God had given them originally to do. And God's making their destiny be a failed destiny swap. This just fell on the ground. Foresight, pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Again, you need to put your own best interests forward, knowing that when you seed into something that's positive, that God will, yeah, their brains have left the building for sure. God will always guide you and will always give you the foresight you need on how to invest. Okay. Success, so that you have success. And these people want to have success, but they want to do it off of your back. And that's not going to happen. I feel like that you guys deserve peace and freedom. Power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. You have more power than these people do. Celebration. This power and authority over them, for you to call judgment on them, this is going to be a celebration for you. Because these people were trying to stop a good person. So what type of demon shit are they on? I don't even want to blame the demons for this. This could just be envious, evil human people. But yeah, you're going to be moving up in your career because you're the one that has the bright ideas. These dreams that you have, these bright ideas that people keep trying to enter into your energy and steal in the night, that is being returned to sender. Okay. They're not getting access to what's yours. These people are unwilling to do the spiritual work that's necessary. And they want your gift. They want to do spiritual work to get your gift. Your gift is your abilities and your talents, okay? You will discover a new gift and ability and talent. These people want that shit, but they're not worthy of it. And so just like Thor's hammer, you're worthy of Thor's hammer. This is just an analogy. If you know about Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. You're worthy of Thor's hammer. You could go pick up Thor's hammer and use it if you want to. These people could go try to pick up Thor's hammer, but they're not worthy. They're not going to be doing shit. They're going to be standing there for a long time trying to pick that hammer up to use it. Yeah, you're in a position of authority. This worthiness puts you in a position of authority because fast changes are coming in. And I do feel like you are going to be surprised by the universe. So sweet success. Karma is to watch you have success and to use your gift and to make money. Their karma is to be turned into a snake. You could see, if you see this person or these people, you'll see that they look like a serpent. Their actual body and shit is morphing into what their character is, which is a serpent. Yeah, they see you as this money tree, and it talks about your dreams coming true. You will get what you have long desired and enjoy your wealth. Like I said, money tree and the fruits of your labor, these coming out right like this are very significant to me. This is showing me that you are going to receive and enjoy the fruits of your labor, and these people are not going to do nothing about that. You're also very fertile. These people were trying to stop you from procreating or from being able to live a life with family and children. So continue to work on your guys's, amen to abundance. Continue to work on your guys's wellness and keep your bodies in shape. Go for walks, do yoga, do whatever it is that you feel guided to do, because these people are wanting you to slack on your cleansing, slack on your prayers, slack on all the stuff that keeps you strong and protected so that then they can win. And again, these people are functioning from a place of duality. I don't trust anybody that's going to be like, oh, I love you. No, I hate you. Oh, I love you. No, I hate you. I don't trust that shit. You either love somebody or you don't love somebody. But going from this love to hate shit, that is not normal. That is some bipolar weirdo shit. And that's not your problem. Yeah, these people are very upset about what you invest in. And again, it's none of their business. They're trying to keep you from being able to do a home-based job. And if you do a home-based job, they're trying to send things to your home and send things so that you don't have a home, so that you can't do your job. This is somebody that is getting in the way of God and is trying to change the book of life of what the Most High has written for you. And it's not going to happen. These people can go up against God as much as they want, but God is the foundation of your home. And that's why you live in a temple and it's holy. Yeah, you are the perfect fit for this. It says finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You guys are extremely abundant people. But these people are looking with an eye of envy. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. These people are seeking you, but they're not finding you. And they wanted to infiltrate your love life. This is somebody that is like, okay, I'm a friend now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to infiltrate somebody's love life, and I'm going to steal their person and then steal that person's money, or I'm going to marry somebody, and then the moment that they get married, I'm going to unalive their ass and steal everything that's their inheritance. No, whatever life insurance policy these people are looking for or looking at includes whatever murder plot that they had for you. And it's like, if they do this, they will basically be put in prison because it's illegal. It's counterfeit and it's fraud. Wrong decision. I'm not kidding. It's the wrong decision to come in through your love life and deceive you. You have star power and mind power. So you are going to get past what these people are trying to do. And you're not going to have to work very hard at it. Just continue to cleanse your space, continue to pray, continue to be thankful, because you have no idea how many times God saved you from falling into the clutches of these people. Because if they could, these people would devour your soul, like literally. And that's sad that they don't love themselves, but them not loving themselves is not your problem. All you can do is love yourself and then be a living example of what self-love is, right? That's all you can do. You can't make decisions for other people. You can't change the way that they feel, and you sure as hell can't choose what steps they're going to take next. If they want to work against you, they can come up against the Most High God. That's up to them. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to finish out with these. I deserve to take breaks and recharge my energy. This is what I'm saying. Anybody that's hating on you for taking a break and recharging your energy is a psycho. Yes, thank you. All praise and all glory goes to the Most High for all of this. Like, this platform is the Most High God's. I don't even claim it. I don't even claim these messages as mine. All of it belongs to the divine. So yeah, you deserve to take breaks and recharge your energy. Don't let anybody ever tell you. I know this cat pic is so cute. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you need to sacrifice your own well-being so that you can help them with their drama. Okay? People need to understand that everybody needs to take a break sometime, and that's just normalcy, and that their problems are not more important than your life, right? You don't need to stop your life to cater to these people. It does not matter how slowly you go, just as long as you don't stop. Again, this is what I'm saying. These people want you to inevitably stop. They get pissed off when you take a break or when you're not there, and then they inevitably want you to stop doing whatever it is that you do. And this is most likely about enlightening others and bringing other people up and helping them get up when they've fallen down. To all the haters, nah, 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 nah. I love this picture. So cute. That's right. You channel that grumpy cat. When you need to take breaks. That's exactly it. I love these cards. You are stronger than you think. God is testing you at this time because God wants you to see if you're going to figure out how strong you are. You are much stronger than what you think. A little encouragement will go a long way. Absolutely. I love that picture. That cat is just straight up smiling. That's so cute. You can do anything that you set your mind to. Nothing is too big. Trust me, nothing. When you have God on your side, and you do, there's nothing in this world that is too big for that. God can do anything. Literally, the Most High is capable of doing anything. But yeah, seriously. Be sure to take time for yourself today. You deserve it. Take time to just hang around chilling. I love cats because of their curiousness and how they love to sit in boxes and how they play and stuff. See, a cat's mentality, they will take care of themselves. If they need to rest, they'll rest. You know what I mean? That's one thing I love about cats. You are the most beautiful when you love yourself. Absolutely. And this is when you're the most powerful as well. The reason that their witchcraft doesn't work on you is because you love yourself. My self-care is a priority in my life. You making your self-care the major priority is going to be very important because it's going to be how you maintain your life. And these people want to know your secret of self-care. Just tell people to love themselves. That's all you know, there is no super secret to it. It's just taking breaks, loving yourself, treating yourself good, listening to the divine. You are enough just as you are. You are definitely enough just as you are. And you don't need to become any more of anything because you already are it. There's always a reason to smile. Look at that kitty smiling like that. I love that. There's always going to be a reason for you to smile. Even if you are feeling like you're having the worst day, just think about the cats on these cards. Like when I feel down, I will watch funny animal videos on YouTube, and they will lift my spirits up so much. Just seeing how hilarious animals are. They are so funny. I love that. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You can do this. You have what it takes. Don't forget to be amazing. And again, you could have dimmed your light for other people in the past to make them feel comfortable. F that. Be your beautiful, shining self. I want everybody to be the best that they can be and not be holding back because other people are not great. Everybody has a potential to become great. If they make the right choices and follow the right steps and do the correct things, they can become great. Find your voice and shout it from the rooftops. If these people have a problem with what you say, it's not so much what you're saying, it's the way that they feel about themselves about what you say. Jump at the chance to show them your greatness. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like literally, don't be afraid to shine. And don't be afraid to be your true self. The true people that are going to fuck with you, that really actually love you, those people, yeah, cats enforce their own boundaries as well. Those people that truly fuck with you and love you, they are going to want you to be your greatest self. Okay. Yeah, I'm unapologetically myself. I love this cat's grumpy face. That's so funny. Because you would never want to be like somebody else. The only way is up. And that is absolutely true. The only way is up from here. Tap into your magic. You guys are magical beings and you carry magic within you. And so you're going to be able to spread this light to other people. But first, make sure that you engulf yourself in it. You were born to be awesome. This is like straight up the truth, though. You were definitely born to be awesome. Raise your hand if you know that you're amazing. You guys are amazing. Knowing that and sharing that, it's like not that you guys are cocky. This is like you just being your authentic self and it being amazing. It's beautiful. Inhale courage, exhale fear. Yeah, you guys don't have to be afraid of being yourself. You don't have to be afraid of shining, and you don't need to be afraid of your gifts and abilities. I am the author of my own life. Nobody can change what God has written in the book of life for you. You can write your own ending to your own story, or you could write a new beginning if you wanted. But you are the author of your own life. Nobody can say what your life is going to be except for you. And so they can try to speak all this stuff into existence, but at the end of the day, it's what the Most High has spoken for you and what you've spoken for yourself that's going to be the ruling factor. You rock. You do. You probably rock people's boats a bit, and it may make them feel uncomfortable, but it's also fun for them because they need to go through an evolution. Be bright, be brave, and be you. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. And know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Make sure that you guys take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Be kind to yourself. Be very forgiving to yourself. And don't judge yourself, because literally, I think that we could all be a little bit easier. You guys are very welcome. I think we could all be a little bit easier and kinder to ourselves. Okay, I'm giving you guys air hugs and lots of love. Until the next reading, peace be with you. You guys have a wonderful day. All right. Know that God loves you and know that so do I. All right. Bye.